All right, today we're going to go over house hacking. Now, I didn't even know what that term meant until someone said, "Hey Matt, you're a house hacker." So I had to look it up. And I'm super excited to make this video today because this is the first time someone's asked me to make a specific topic. So please keep doing that. And just so you know, this is my actual house with actual numbers, so that'll be great for you guys. And basically, I'm just going to go over my story of why I wanted to buy my own house and the numbers behind it. So just like many, I used to be a renter. And I really just got tired of giving a large sum of money to a landlord every month. I wanted more for myself. And basically, like everyone else, I'd work really hard every month. I would budget diligently. But I noticed every month a real fat piece of my income went to rent. And so I just wanted to take care of that. And I just felt like I was throwing money away every month. And I wanted my money to actually benefit me. And I wanted to be able to own my house, have renters that gave me income, not worry about having roommates to like split the rent. And I wanted to build equity in something. So the economics, I paid $215,000 total for my house approximately. And with a conventional loan, put 5% down at about $11,000 and closing costs were about $3,000. So the total cost up front was about $14,000 for me. But let's not worry about that total cost up front. Let's just worry about the cash flow more. And I had a pretty small interest rate of 2.9%. So my monthly payment is actually only $1,100 approximately. And again, with this video today, we're going to focus on the cash flow we get from this property. So my monthly payment can be broken down into the biggest part being principal. And then we have interest, PMI, taxes, and insurance as well. That's all in the escrow payment. And PMI, if you don't know, is mortgage insurance. So if your equity in your home is less than 20%, you have to pay this to the mortgage company. And that goes away once you hit 20%. And again, my monthly fee is $1,100. Now, if we compare the two, if you're renting, let's say in Indianapolis, you'll pay about $700 to $1,000 per month for a one-bedroom apartment, and it could be even more than that. And if you're buying, I'm actually paying $1,100 per month for a 4-bed, 2-bath house with a yard and a lot more. But just know that homeownership does come with some other costs, but we're not going to talk about that today. Now, what do I do with my 3 extra rooms? Well, you guessed it, I rent them out, of course. And let's go over that. The tenants pay me about $1,200 per month. So this is extra income of about $14,000 per year. Or you could think of it as I live for free, basically. And a major key to owning a property is that you build equity in the house. So let me explain that. When you're renting, you pay your landlord money every month, and it's just gone forever. It's in the landlord's pocket. But when you buy, you have some of the payment that goes to taxes, PMI, interest, but the rest of it pays down the principal of your loan. And when you pay down the principal of your loan, that's basically stored as value in your home. So if you sell your home for a profit, or even if you break even, then you will get all that money back that you used to pay down the loan. So let's do an example. Let's say you have 5% equity in your home. So that means you paid $5,000 out of a $100,000 purchase price. So the bank, they own 95%. They gave you $95,000. If you sell at that time with those equity percentages, the sale price of $100,000, the bank would get 95% of that, or $95,000, because you'd basically have to pay off that loan that they gave you of $95,000. But then you'd get to keep the other $5,000 or 5%. So you're getting your money back. And if we do a continuation of that example, if you pay another $5,000 of principal over the next year, well, you now own $10,000 of your house, which is 10%. So if you were to sell at the same $100,000 price, then the bank would, of course, get their $90,000 back. You would pay them $90,000, and then you would get the other $10,000. And when you buy, you're paying for an asset that you can sell for cash later. So just to summarize, when we're house hacking, we're buying a house, which of course is an upfront cost and a mortgage if you don't have cash. We're renting out rooms for income, and then we're using that income to build equity in an asset. Thanks again for watching, and please, if you have any videos you want me to make on any topic, really anything, I'd love to make it for you. That's what makes this fun for me, and thanks again.